Hi everyone, it's Shaz. I'm bringing you some co-op gameplay. Drop him like liquid on Battlefield 3 with the one and only Doc Usher, aka Robot Affliction. Now, he's providing the co-op support in the gameplay. However, this is just a solo commentary from me because I haven't done one for a few days, okay? And just to quickly touch upon this particular co-op mission, if you like using sniper rifles, this is perfect. However, I will say if you want to succeed, now this is only on the easy level, but if you want to succeed with this mission, it has to be, with a good squad mate, okay? Because you're going to have to talk to each other, okay? You cannot do this without communication. Now the game chat is broken in my book, so Skype is a good idea for this, but it is fun, and me and Doc had a lot of fun playing through all the missions on easy. Now I don't know what happened there. I mean, the guy got up, so obviously you need to stab him twice, but Doc took care of him. So yeah, gameplay commentary not as normal, because what I'm going to do is I want to talk about a few different things. Actually, when I say not as normal, it's probably is normal because I do often talk about sort of random stuff, don't I? Anyway, as I said, this is the co-op stuff of Battlefield 3, and in my book, the most enjoyable experience apart from playing with a good squad that I've had so far. Okay, now I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail, and that is simply to say is that I was really looking forward to Battlefield 3. Okay, I had been bigging it up, I had been promoting it, from a Call of Duty background, which is where I come from, with COD 4 and MW2. I was a huge Battlefield Bad Company 2 fan. Okay, now with EA's wonderful marketing, with all the millions that they spent, they led me to believe this game was going to kick some serious ass. Okay, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, they haven't. It's really failed to deliver on what they promised, and that concerns me, and is really frustrating. Okay, now I'm just going to touch upon a few things very quickly because I'll probably go into more detail about what I've just said, when I do my next triple commentary with the usual suspects. You know who they are if you've been subscribed to me for a while. But anyway, um, the online side, which is the main reason that I play FPS games, okay, um, to me is broken in so many ways. Okay, so we have bad map design. Okay, and that's what I mean by that is when I'm talking about spawn points. I'm also talking about placement of the flags in Conquest, and also the placement of the MCOM stations in Rush. I think a few of the maps are very poorly designed. None so more than something like maybe Operation Metro, Grand Bazaar, which is a complete clusterfuck, as some would say. Um, and a few of the other maps, are pretty poor. It doesn't really, that's been the main thing for me. And then the server issues, with the disconnecting and the lag and the whole squad system. And I did say the squad comms, in this game is terrible. And I don't understand why it's terrible, because, we're in 2012. Surely Battlefield should have got that right, okay? Now, apart from that, we've then got the whole unbalancing issue with certain weapons, tactical light, being the most overpowered thing in the game, which I'm reading on Twitter. Okay, and this is, as I said, I've been looking at a lot of people on Twitter and their opinions and the battle log, and there's a lot of issues. And sadly, so far, it looks like the developers aren't really listening. Okay, so you're talking about a few weeks after release, and nothing has been done to improve certain things that I've noticed. And if it wasn't for the fact that I have fun playing multiplayer with a squad, and all you guys who are watching and listening to this who do play with me, you'll know what I mean by this. Okay, we get on Skype and we have a lot of banter. Our Skype calls go on for 5 to 10 hours at times, as people drop in and out all day, and we have fun and we play this game. But if you took that away, if you were all playing this solo without any squad comms, any communication with your mates, would you really be enjoying this multiplayer? Ask yourself that, because I can tell you now that my answer would be no, and I would trade this in. I'm not going to trade it in because it is early days, and I think the developers will fix it. But so far, it's not good, and that's why I've been a little bit negative about it. And which is why I'm really excited about picking up MW3 tonight. I'm so looking forward to that, guys, because I really need a good, smooth running FPS game, because that's my favourite type of game. So I've got a lot of hopes on COD. However, from what I've been reading about it, the snipers are overpowered. But when is that not the case? But as I said, I mean, there's nothing worse in Call of Duty than what's in this game. Every game has issues, you know. You love it, you hate it, you play it, you don't play it. You know, voice your opinion. You know, that's why we have, you know, vocal cords, because we are allowed to speak. And you know, I have to be honest and say that this game, man, I mean, the single player is terrible. The graphics as well. I mean, you know what? The lighting is absolutely stunning. I mean, you can even see here, you know, it's kind of late in the evening. The lighting is fantastic. But the lighting doesn't, you know, cover up some serious graphical issues that I've noticed. And the textures, you know, on some things are pretty appalling. The destruction in this game as well. You know, it's not consistent. You know, 1 minute, you know, I can take a chunk out of a building, which is always cool, and drop it on somebody's head. You know, a few bricks and stuff. And then the next minute, you know, I'm firing like huge shells from a tank, and this tree just won't budge. Now I know trees are strong, right? And trees have been around a lot longer than tanks and us for hundreds of years, you know, and they're really deep rooted. But I would like to be able to take every tree down if I really wanted to, you know, and I can't. So that comes down to consistency. But apart from that, you know, I want to talk about something else, which is Skyrim. Now, I've never played RPGs, to be honest, since I was a kid, and you know, I used to play some of them from time to time on my Amiga, you know, and stuff like that, and I had a lot of fun on them. I kind of went away from the whole RPG thing, but I was chatting to Doc and Jotan 101 last night, and they kind of sold the whole Skyrim idea on me. Now I love movies like that, you know, and I watched a trailer for it because I hadn't watched any trailers yet for it, because it's not a genre that I'm particularly fond of. And that game just kind of blew me away. It kind of got me excited about it. You know, it's out in a few days. It looks like there's a world within a world, and it's going to let me do what I want to do, so I can get my headset on and just, you know, kill a few hours um, going around this environment. And you know, I said to Doc and Jotun that I'll pick it up. You know, I'm just going to buy it. I was going to rent it initially, see if I like it, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to enjoy it. So looking forward to that, which does mean that I've put Uncharted 3 on the back burner. I will not be picking that up for a little while. I really want to play it, but you know, there's just too many games, guys, and you know, I'm not working, you know, due to my sort of health situation, so I can't pick up everything that I would like. So especially that I'm buying two hardened editions of MW3 later. But apart from that, let me know in the comments below what you think of Battlefield. Now, I want you guys to be really honest, yeah. You know, who cares who's going to read it, who's looking at it. You know, let me know your thoughts on the multiplayer and on the single player. As I said, the single player was really dull. I kind of got to a mission as well, I've not even finished it, where the graphics just kind of dropped completely, and I noticed that, and I thought, you know, it was really, you just expected a lot more. So as I said, I'm disappointed. If I had to rate the Battlefield 3 at the moment, I'd be struggling to even give it a 5 out of 10. But that's my personal opinion, and you know, as I said, it will change. Um, you know, this is something, although I'm saying that I dislike the game now, you know, I have a mind, you know, I'm able to, you know, my opinion is changeable dependent on what the developers do. So although I'm saying that I don't like it now, I may well grow to really love this game just as much as I love Battlefield Bad Company 2. And listen, guys, I hope that is the case, okay? Because I'm a Battlefield fan. I'm also a Call of Duty fan, which is why I hope MW3 is going to be solid. Which until I play it, you know, I can't really comment about that. But anyway, uh, yeah, I wanted to do something else, which is shout out a couple of people. Now, I've not really done a shout out video for a while, so first things first, and I want to say that you guys read the description, okay? Because I'm going to put a link to a particular channel. Now, Yami is a girl from England, okay, for all you people overseas, and she has a very specific accent, um, uh, which is yeah, it's a lovely accent that she has, okay. But she produces videos, and she hasn't done too many videos, But she has a really good channel, and there's a lot of potential, in her channel because she plays games that she finds, that she has fun on, and she brings you a variety of gameplay commentaries. I've discovered her when I saw her COD versus Battlefield vlog about a month ago or whatever, and I thought it was a really kind of quirky vlog, and yeah, I mean, I'm always one for supporting new channels, as you know, and I love doing dual commentaries, triple commentaries, whatever, and I will help anybody if I have the time, as much as I can. And she was really kind enough to shout me out on her channel in her latest Team Fortress 2 video. But she also does Minecraft and Gears, and she will be doing a lot of Battlefield. So for all you guys who are Battlefield fans, you know, go over to her channel. The link will be in the description. I'll stick up an annotation as well, and let her know. Tell her that Shaz sent you, and support her because, as I said, she has a lot of potential. And be nice. Okay, manners don't cost anything in this world, and there's a serious lack of it on YouTube. But you do meet a lot of nice people from time to time, and as I said, I've met a lot of really nice people, decent people, and if I like what you do, I'll subscribe. If I like how you are as a person, we'll get chatting. I've met a lot of people that I'd class as friends as well, online friends as such, which is kind of weird, but it's just the way the world is now, that you do meet people online that you've never met, or some people you'll never meet. And one day, Doc, I'm telling you now, one day we need to grab some wings at Hooters. I don't know when that's going to be, mate, but you know that I do have a goal to go to Graceland, actually, for my mother who passed away. She was a huge Elvis fan, so one of the things I want to do is to go to Graceland, and that's not too far away from Doc. So Doc, if I ever get there, I'll maybe surprise you one day. I'll find where this local Hooters is of yours and say, Doc, I've got a big tray of wings here, come and join me. But as I said, you do meet a lot of nice people, and I'm really glad and appreciative of that fact. And that is why gaming is fun for me online, because I play with a lot of you. And I'm just sad that a lot of people are on Xbox or PC only, so that we can't, have cross-platform gaming. Some games have cross-platform gaming. Most games that we all play doesn't, which is sad. But who knows in the future what will happen. So as I said, guys, check out Yami. Also, big shout out to Drunk Roofie, Irish gamer, really good artwork for me that he's done, ongoing projects. Check him out. He's close to 100 subs. Jotun 101, he is founder of the Penguin Crew. So if you've heard of D Crew, some of you haven't. They're not that big. The Penguin Crew are going places. Check out Jotun 101. Despotic, my brother from another mother. Can't even speak. Must be the excitement about getting Modern Warfare 3. Anyway, my brother from another mother, Despotic. Check him out if you haven't done so already. You got Skin Fan, is in my channel box. He produces some great music beats. Check him out. Sierra Raider X2. He brings you gameplay from the worst games on the worst computer ever. He's got a little tiny channel. You got TC, who's part of Team Ponage. He's at the bottom of my channel box. Check his channel out. His son Mikey, who's really young, has got some really good gameplay on his channel as well. I'll try and put all these channels in the description, guys. But until then, listen, enjoy whatever game you play, no matter what, and have fun. And I look forward to reading your comments. So take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.